goal. Now, guys, before we get into this, obviously I'm not on the screen. I don't know what to tell you. My face cam went crazy. It didn't record the audio from my beautiful voice. So I'm going to be voiceovering this for you. Obviously, like you just saw, dude had the giggles. I got the butterflies in the tummy, threw me a nice little pick. Edmonds just showing out as he's been doing all year. Dude has like 6 sacks, 4 picks. Like, he's had a pick, I think, in every single playoff game. And here you go. Here's the team. Here's the upgrades. Kincaid was the only one that went up on the offense, up to a superstar. He had 12 total touchdowns. Not that many yards. I think like 800, but he still went crazy. None of our rookie receivers in Franklin and Jalen Heath actually got an upgrade, as we kind of just passed the ball around to everybody, honestly. On defense, I think Miller and Oliver were the 2 to get the upgrades there. From superstar, those guys, our entire D-line. I don't know how Russo didn't get an upgrade. I think he had about the same stats that Oliver did. I don't know how he didn't have an upgrade. Like, slap me in the face and call me Sally, because that dude put in the work all year and didn't get rewarded. And then right here, dude, Milano just putting on a freaking show. Mid-zone KO going crazy. But as you can tell, or as you're about to tell, a little overthrow by my man Derek Carr, Vanilla Vic, as I like to see. And then dude just delivers an absolute hot one on 4th down there. Goes down and gets 7. Dude came out here with a little bit of fire on his second drive. Went kind of crazy, throwing some hot ones. He was playing some very odd defense. He would come out in like 4-3 blitz, like. Could never get a read on him, but we ended up playing some good offense throughout this game. Shakir, man, just an absolute rocket catch over the middle field, just getting smacked. This dude's D-line was going crazy all year. You'll see it comes and plays a factor later on in the game, where basically I just don't trust my O-line. Troy Franklin, baby. It's a voiceover. We're still bringing the juice. Troy Franklin, he just gets me going, man. Gets me going. And then James Cook, number doesn't get called on a lot in this franchise, but when it does, it matters, because this dude just puts the skirt, breaks ankles. Honestly, every time he touches the ball, he's getting a chunk yardage, he's getting a touchdown, he's going crazy. Like, as we were talking about earlier, Russo, just going crazy. And then Milano, I don't know how he picks this. I was going crazy. Like when this happened, I was just more so hoping for a breakup with that mid-zone KO, and Milano just said, hold up, I've got other things planned. And then right here, there's actually the second time running this exact same play. I saw that he was putting his left outside corner in like a 0 flat. So I was like, you know what? Let's give Jalen Heath some love. And then my opponent answers with an absolute dot up the seam in cover 3. He had motioned his receiver over, so I thought he was going to be running a post, or not a post, a corner combination. And he dots me. He dots me up the middle for a long touchdown with his tight end. And then we come out here and deliver some dots of our own. Josh Allen just doing Josh Allen things as he's done all freaking season. He's that muff. And then, hey, talk about this guy. I'm telling you, every time he gets the ball, it's a crucial 3rd down. It's something. It's a touchdown. And then right here, we don't have any timeouts left. So with 11 seconds, I just don't even risk it. We need this 3. My opponent is really starting to put the heat on. And then right here, guys, this is why you take your 3. I'm confident in our on our offense coming out in the second half. We got ball at half. I was confident in that we could go get 7. So right there, we got a 10-point swing. Just bam, bam, like that. Take your 3 before half. I'm telling you. We took our 3 a little bit more than we really wanted there. But it comes into play because our defense is playing lights out. I think we ended up having like 2 or 3 picks, and still only like it was still a close game. Our receivers are just putting on a show right here, just to highlight real, routing people up. And then again, this is kind of where I was like, what's going on? Because his D-line was just all over my cheeks all game long right here. My center got absolutely bullied by Cam Jordan. I went ahead and took my 3 right there as well. just again, just stacking on those yards. And then my butthole starts to pucker right here as my opponent just starts throwing some absolute lasers. This has got to be the hottest dot on this side of the Mississippi. Dude throws an absolute laser over the middle of the field. I don't know how no one reacted to it right there. And then back-to-back DeAndre Hopkins just putting ball sacks on my players' foreheads. And then I believe he audibled right here, which is why I didn't have the right adjustment. My corner actually makes a fantastic play, but he just squeaks into the end zone right there, making this an absolute game. And then this whole drive, I'm just like, dude, we gotta burn some clock because my opponent had found a rhythm. He had found stuff on offense that he was liking, that he was getting away with. Right here again, he was just playing those 0-yard flats in cover 2. Threw that a little bit late, but Shakir again coming down with the hard fought catch, going crazy. Jalen Heath, another, just move the chains. Really, all we needed, moving the chains. We ended up running out the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go ahead and get Josh Allen through the hump, man. Dude puts on a freaking show all season long. He's been putting on shows his entire career. Just haven't been able to get that through the hump of the divisional or the AFC round, typically against the Chiefs. And this year, he comes up big. He tucked it. He went ahead. He barreled through the trials and tribulations that he's typically faced in the playoffs. And man, this team absolutely goes crazy. We are the #1 defense all year long, and I think we proved that throughout the playoffs. Absolutely shutting people down, getting turnovers when needed, and winning freaking ball games, man. I love this team so much. It was an absolute blast. Gonna rebuild this team and prove to the world that Josh Allen does not need that glorified #1 receiver. Popping in a couple highlights. DeAndre Hopkins just putting the number on my entire team. But guys, that's gonna be it, man. Like I said, this whole franchise, this whole rebuild has been an absolute blast. Unfortunately, it is going to be the last rebuild, or the last season. It was one and done. We went ahead and rebooted to get some upgraded players, updated rosters from the draft. And then as you can see, here's our stats right here. Josh Allen having a pretty good game, roughly 80%. I think we did end up getting 2 interceptions, and like I said, still an 8-point game. So my opponent found a way, man. He found a way to keep me out of the end zone, kind of make it close. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it, man. Like I said previously, man, this is an absolute blast. And I know there's not too many of you guys who kind of click on these, but for those of you who do, who have been following, and you stay till this point in the video, that you're my mouth, that love you. Like, appreciate you. Hit that like button for me. It helps me out more than you know. And I will see you. Hey, we got a new CFM coming. We got a new one coming. And I think you're going to really like this team. I've got big plans for this team. It's going to be a blast. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.